Guys, it's the Tech Kid again, and today I'm going to be reviewing the new 13-inch MacBook Pro on the Apple website. So, here we go. Guys, here we got the MacBook Pro. So, it says power moves. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. So, it says up to 10th generation processors with up to 80% faster graphics performance. Of course, with the 10th generation Intel i7 processor, that's going to be really fast, even though it's kind of old. And of course, with the Intel Iris graphics, Intel Iris graphics are like some of the best graphics, on just mainstream computers. It's up to 32 gigabytes of memory for running multiple apps. It has a stunning Retina display with True Tone technology. And of course, I don't know why they didn't say it had Iris Plus graphics, because I haven't been on this part of the website before, and later it says it has Intel Iris Plus. So it has the Magic Keyboard, Touch Bar, and Touch ID. And so I like how Apple is just not you can actually use either a password or that. But I hope Apple in the future just uses Face ID with it too, like Face ID or Touch ID. And it has performance portable powerhouse. MacBook Pro elevates the notebook to a whole new level of performance and portability. Wherever your ideas take you, you'll get there faster than ever with high-performance processors and memory, advanced graphics, placing fast storage, and more compact in an all-compact 3-pound package. That's really light, honestly, for that good of a computer. It has up to 4-core Intel processor, 4.5 gigahertz turbo boost to 32 gigs of memory at 3.0 gigabyte SSD read speed. So this is the thing with photography. So if you're using Adobe, it with coding, it with video editing, it with audio editing, so that, and it with gaming. I don't know what game that is. So it has more power at its cores. With up to 10th generation quad-core Intel Core i7 processor, the 13-inch MacBook Pro is ready to take on even the toughest tasks. So when you're powering through pro-level processing jobs like compiling code, layering multiple tracks in music composition, or encoding video, you're getting everything done faster. And I mean everything. And for the first time, you can convert 32 gigabytes of memory on a 13-inch MacBook Pro. So I think they're just exploiting the small size, because of course it would be really good at 16-inch or 18-inch, could be really good, but since Apple wants to just make less on production, they just made it 13-inch, and now they're just saying in a tiny 13-inch thing. So it's just marketing, So for up to 50% faster performance for when you're applying edits to gigapixel images in Photoshop, the capacity to load more virtual instruments incredibly fluidly when you're running multiple virtual machines. It has up to 4-core 10th generation Intel i7 processor, 4.5 gigahertz turbo boost, a 32 gigabyte memory, and up to 50% faster. So it's faster in in MATLAB, Adobe Photoshop. It's up to 80% faster processing of well-threaded filters on Adobe Photoshop. I'm not gonna do all of these because that's just gonna take too much time, and I have limited time for my videos. So under 20 minutes, and this website is very long. I'm not even half through. Wait. So it says graphics, eye-opening graphics performance. The available 10th generation Intel processor is offering you Iris Plus graphics. See, I told you. Delivers up to 80% larger, faster graphics performance than the previous generation. That means effortless video editing, faster 3D rendering, and smoother gaming. So it's yes, you can change those just really crisp. You can also change your background with that too. I think you can customize the touch bar to put what you want on it. it has SSDs. So like SSDs, of course, are quicker than hard drives or are more easy to replace. So like if you want a faster SSD, and you can just install one in there like with ease, and like you don't have to be careful with SSDs. And so like it has it's blazing fast, and it has twice the capacity of the previous generation, and it has up to 4 terabytes of storage. That's literally 4 max capacity Xbox One X's with all the games installed, put together, and you can put that many games in there, which is crazy. And it has 3.0 gig, has up to 4 terabyte mind-blowing SSD storage, up to 3.0 gigabytes, and up to a sequential read speed, and the same with sequential read speed. So it has the Magic Keyboard, a powerful arrangement, and 13-inch MacBook Pro designed to let you do everything faster and more efficiently. So the new Magic Keyboard features a refined scissor mechanism with 1mm of travel. But honestly, like, I'm not a fan of like those 1mm things. Like, I would personally like have like half an inch with mechanical keyboards. I just prefer those more. Those just feel like better for me. I use one on my computer too when I'm uploading my videos and stuff. I just like the sound and stuff, and like how it is. So this is what the keyboard looks like, of course, with the touch bar, and like, so like, yeah. It has a Force Touch trackpad, Touch ID. So like you see that like little square that's blank. You can just put your finger on that, and that's Touch ID. And that's the touch bar. So like the commands where you need them, or right where you are. So if you're audio editing and you need to shorten your clip, you can just do that, or you need to make it longer. So it has the Apple T2 security chip, and it has the silicon design to make sure everything you do is more secure. And it includes a secure enclave coprocessor. Wow! For the secure boot and encrypted storage capabilities. It also consolidates many discrete controllers, including the system management controller, audio controller, and SSD controller, to one. The Apple T2 chip performs a familiar voice tap MacBook Pro. So it says the Siri thing is always ready to open apps, because like if I say that, it's gonna activate my Siri, and like not gonna do good. And so it's always ready to open apps, find documents, or play music, or answer your questions. I just don't like the Siri voice. Like, if it was like more human, more fluid, like I hope they make it more human in iOS 14 or more macOS. As a Retina display that features bright LED backlighting and delivers deep blacks and bright whites. It supports P3 wide color, which is typical, and more vibrant greens and reds with sRGB, which is really cool. Like, sRGB is just like normal color, but like this is like above average. And like, you know, Apple making all their new products revolutionary, and of course that means they're gonna have to make it a big price. So this is actually starting at $1,400, which is crazy, especially for like a laptop. But like I would say this is kind of worth it, kind of not, but like it's your choice, man. So it has a 500 nits brightness, which is like not that good, like just not good. It's kind of good, but not that much. 25% more colors than sRGB, True Tone technology, and wide stereo sound, which is really cool. So this is what like the package looks like from like this. It has Thunderbolt 3, so like Apple got rid of the MagSafe. Yes. I've always been a big fan of MagSafe chargers because they're just like easy to connect, and you don't have to like just plug them in, and like, it just removes the hassle. But it's like, but one of the minuses of MagSafe is like just it gets out easily. So it has Thunderbolt 3 combines ultra high bandwidth with the ultra versatility. They quote, and I quote, ultra versatility over the MagSafe of the USB-C industry standard to create one revved up universal port, and it integrates data transfer, charging, and video outputs on a single connector, delivering up to 40 gigabytes per second, or throughout the twice for bandwidth of Thunderbolt 2, which is really cool. But like, for really just like versatility's sake, if you're just a normal person using this and you don't like, you just have a normal job and like you're just normal, and like, but like if you're like a person that has like a YouTuber and it's like an online job and it needs to transfer videos and stuff, like I would recommend this because it's like just better spec wise. Like if you're just a normal person, normal everyday person, I would recommend getting a MacBook with MagSafe. It connects with eGPU and it supports up to one 6K, one 5K, or to 2 4K displays. I didn't even know they had 6K, to be honest. Like, so that's pretty cool. Extend your desktop with iPad. So Sidecar lets you expand your workspace using your iPad as a second Mac display. So you can work in one app while you reference another, or view your artwork on your MacBook Pro while you use tools and palettes on your iPad. You can also mirror the screens so they both display the same content, making it perfect for sharing exactly what you see with others, which is really cool. So you can use Apple Pencil with the iPad. Of course you can't use it with the MacBook because Apple's just like that. And so like, I think Apple's never going to release a touchbook. I'm just saying, like, Apple's never going to release a touchscreen MacBook because, like, honestly, like, the iPads are, like, just basically computers, and I'd recommend the iPad over this. And so, like, you can use the Apple Pencil to design, hold on, what? How? Oh, you need to use the sidecar. So like, you just connect your iPad to your MacBook, which I don't really think you should have both. Like you should just choose one. But if you want to use the Apple Pencil and like you really need it, and like then like you should do that. And so you can copy a note on MacBook and paste it on your MacBook. iPhone and paste it on your MacBook, which is really cool. Like honestly, like that's really cool. Like you can't do that with any other computers, especially like if you have Android. Like with MacBooks, just really cool. Like honestly, dude, you can store a document, email, text, note, and finish it and more on your iPad and finish it on your iPhone, or vice versa. And so it has macOS Catalina, which has dedicated apps for music, TV, and podcasts. Smart like new features like Sidecar, powerful technology for developers, and a whole new class of apps. And so, really appreciate if you liked, subscribed, and clicked the bell button. As always, this is the Tech Kid signing off.